And now it's Chris Smith time. Oh, hello, everybody. I'm Chris Smith. What do you think of my new sign? I'm not at home at the moment, so I didn't have my professional sign. And we're so professional here at It's Chris Smith time. That's not COVID. Um, you know, I'm doing an emergency episode right now because I've been reading a lot about all the things going on in the theater, or should I say, not going on. Things are canceling right and left. Right here in beautiful Los Angeles, California, we have had A Christmas Carol at the Amundsen Theater starring Bradley Whitford, which I recently reviewed and loved. Well, they had a breakthrough COVID case in the cast, and they had to shut down performances. And I'm told that performances are going to be shut down until December 28th. So it's so sad because all the people who were going to go see A Christmas Carol for Christmas will have to see it after Christmas if they can even get replacement tickets. They probably should be able to because there's always tickets here and there. But it's so sad. But this is happening all over the country. It's happening in touring productions. It's happening on Broadway. And I printed up this chart that Playbill provided of all the different shows. And even since I printed it up on Friday, and it's Monday now, I had to write in a lot of canceled performances because of COVID. Why? Aladdin canceled one on Sunday, two performances. Company, now they canceled one on Friday night due to food poisoning. But the audience was already in their seats. And can you imagine being in your seat? You're so excited about seeing Katrina Link and Patti LuPone in Company, the revival, and they announced that the show is canceled for the night due to food poisoning. Now, I can only imagine that somebody was backstage and had probably had the Christmas tamales or something, and then they're like, and then somebody else probably was like, and slipped in it, and then another person smelled the puke and they threw up. I mean, who knows what happened? Hadestown canceled performances this weekend. I think they went on Sunday, though. Hamilton canceled the whole week, so all the way through December 23rd, it is canceled. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child canceled weekend performances. Jagged Little Pill canceled the whole week until the December 22nd performances. MJ, the Michael Jackson musical, canceled. I don't think they come back until after Christmas. Moulin Rouge canceled until the what is that? Oh, what was I saying? It's been so long. Yes, Moulin Rouge canceled until probably Tuesday's performance. Mrs. Doubtfire, the musical, canceled over the weekend. Thoughts of a Colored Man canceled two performances this weekend. And Tina has canceled all their weekend performances until tomorrow night, Tuesday, the 21st. So, I mean, and that's just on Broadway. Now, one show that did get to finish its run without canceling was Diana, a new musical, which I reviewed from when they showed us the Netflix version that was filmed on the stage, but without an audience last summer. It wasn't very good. Oh, by the way, look, I'm trying to grow my beard to look like Santa Claus. What do you think? I just wish that this were wider. Then I would be able to get all those good grandfather roles. Yeah, Diana, they finished their run and they ran 33 performances and 16 previews. But it wasn't my favorite on the planet. But I know that people work really hard on shows, even shows that aren't very good. People work crazily on. And so we wish them well. And, maybe it'll tour. Who knows? So they were able to go on. You know what? I read that the Metropolitan Opera in New York has announced that it will require a booster for all of its employees and audience members beginning January 17th. Now, right now, you show your vaccination card when you go to the theater. And they're just checking to make sure you've had your vaccination. They don't seem to care if you've had a booster. And where I work, I check vaccination cards as well. And I have not been instructed. I mean, a lot of people have had their boosters, but I haven't been required to turn anyone away who doesn't have a booster. But that could change. And then I read that the public theater in New York, where Hamilton first started and where Chorus Line started all those years ago, you know, the theater that Joe Papp started off Broadway, they are going to require not only the vaccination, but they're also going to require a COVID negative test within 24 hours of you attending a performance. Now, this is also for employees, but now that's a little much for me. I don't know that I would be able to run around if I'm going to the theater and get a COVID test to present every time I want to go to the theater. I think that's going to do a lot for ticket sales in the bad direction. What do you think? And I'm all for vaccines. They work. For me, I'm delighted that I had the choice and I chose vaccine, 2 shots, and the booster the other day. But some people are very much against it. And I just get nervous when we have a mandate that makes people do things, even though it could be for the benefit of the world. I just wish everyone wanted to get it. Oh, by the way, this isn't a headdress. This is a flower behind me. So if you think I'm wearing a hairpiece or like some sort of hat that Carrie Bradshaw would wear on Sex and the City or And Just Like That, which we'll be talking about soon, it's not. It's a flower. Yes, so I just wish everybody wanted to get it and didn't have to be forced to get it, because they're making it very difficult on people who haven't been vaccinated. But if the majority of us were vaccinated, then it wouldn't matter. This disease would go away like the polio did. It's also terrifying, and Christmas seems to be grinding to a halt. We just had the most depressing Saturday Night Live the other night with host Paul Rudd. They had to cancel. The musical guests weren't there. Most of the cast wasn't there. They just had a few people, including Tina Fey and Michael Che, Kenan Thompson, Tom Hanks came, and of course host Paul Rudd. And they showed a few new things that they had filmed already, but it was mostly a clip show. Very depressing. So it seems like everything old is new again. 2020 is coming back in time for 2022. My friend Wayne was saying it's 2020 part 2 for 2022. Isn't that cute but terrifying? So everyone, try to stay safe out there. Wear your mask. I only took mine down because I'm in an airtight bubble right now and no one is around me. And plus, I'm not wearing a mask when I'm doing a video, because for my lip reading friends, they need to see my lips move. And if actors get to show their faces on the stage, then I should be able to too. So don't judge me. But everyone, please, in all seriousness, stay safe out there. Continue to wash your hands and sanitize, and try to avoid giant crowds unless you're going to the theater. But if you're going to the theater, leave time in case you get a cancellation and need to run over to another theater, try and get a ticket there. Okay. We'll be back later in the week, with more exciting things. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh.